Good morning. It is Wednesday. We woke up kind of late. My son usually gets up at like 7:15, and he woke up today at like 8, and I just didn't set an alarm because I hadn't planned on him sleeping in. So we're starting the day a little bit late, but we're gonna do a what I eat in a day today. What are you doing? And what I'm doing now is I am making my coffee. I always have a rule with myself. I have a rule with myself that I cannot have a cup of coffee before I've had a cup of water. So I always just fill this up and drink it all while I'm making my coffee. And I'll show you how I make my coffee. Flavors are so good though. They smell amazing. I used to not drink coffee at all, but then I became a mother. So then after it's done brewing, I just take this liquid stevia and I do like a very little squirt. And I don't really drink it hot anymore unless like I want something warm in my belly, but most of the time I brew it and then I drink it cold. So I'm gonna put it in the freezer so it cools down. Okay, it's been about a half hour. I've got my face on, my clothes on. So I finished all of that water and then some more. I refilled it up about halfway and finished that. So I'm just gonna use the same cup. You don't need anything like fancy to do this. I know like the internet makes everything seem like it has to be aesthetic. It doesn't. I'm sorry if you can hear my son. So this is all I do. I just take some ice cubes from an ice cube tray. I'm gonna stick like, I like my drinks really cold. I'm gonna put like 5 in here just so I can make sure I have room. And then the coffee's nice and cool now. I'm just gonna pour it over the ice. I know it's not the same as cold brew, but look, I don't have money to go to Starbucks every day or to buy those pre-brewed $5 coffee things. Like you go through that in 2 days. No. So I just brew it like this at home. Sometimes I brew it the night before just so it's already cold the next morning. I knew I was gonna have plenty of sleep tonight and that I wasn't gonna wake up like super tired. So this is the fun part. I really like these Quest protein shake cartons. This is the salted caramel one. It tastes so good. It is so good. And it makes this kind of taste like a latte. I've seen a lot of people do it with the Premier protein. I just prefer the Quest one over the Premier. I have been like a big Quest fan since college. And pretty much any product that they have, I'm like guaranteed to buy. But I'm just gonna shake this up and then pour it into my coffee. I'm going to drink this. This is going to be my breakfast. I don't always just have a protein coffee for breakfast, but today that's all I'm feeling. So I'm going to drink this and I'm going to read my Bible. So yeah. This was really interesting, so I wanted to share it with you. I'm in the book of Daniel, and this is like, I'm starting the book of Daniel today. And It's talking about Daniel talking to the chief eunuch who had been assigned to him, and he asked not to eat the king's food or drink the wine. And the eunuch was like, oh, but what if like you look sicker than all of these other men who are eating the food and drinking the wine? Okay, so chapter 1, verse 11 says, so Daniel said to the guard whom the chief eunuch had assigned to Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. I don't know how to say their names. I know they end up being Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So chapter 1, verse 12, this is Daniel speaking. He says, please test your servants for 10 days. Let us be given vegetables to eat and water to drink. Then examine our appearance and the appearance of the young men who are eating the king's food, and deal with your servants based on what you see. He agreed with them about this and tested them for 10 days. Verse 15, at the end of 10 days, they looked better and healthier than all the young men who were eating the king's food. So the guard continued to remove their food and the wine, and they were to drink, and the wine they were to drink, and gave them vegetables. Eat your veggies. Okay, so if it looks like it's a different day, that's because it is. I started filming this, like what I eat in a day, a couple of days ago, and then that day ended up getting really busy. So while I was staying within like a certain like amount of calories for the day, I just wasn't eating stuff that I would normally eat. So we're gonna get back to doing this the right way. So I just got back from church. I'm having a banana because I'm gonna go to the gym soon. I'm gonna weigh this out just so I know how many carbs are in it. So this is 148 grams of banana. That's roughly how big it is. I like to eat carbs before I work out because they fuel me better. I'm gonna pair it with some peanut butter just for satiety, and also because I love this stuff so much. This is my favorite peanut butter pretty much like ever. This one and the white chocolate one. So good. I'm gonna have a little bit of peanut butter with this. That is what I'm going to eat before my workout. After my workout, I'll have lunch and a protein shake, and I'll show you that then. Okay, so I just got back from the gym and I'm having lunch. I'm not gonna have, it's like a very late lunch. It's 3 o'clock right now. I'm not gonna have a protein shake because I have plenty of protein in my lunch here, and I'll probably, if I do have a protein shake, I'll have one as like an evening snack. I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but I'm not eating for fat loss right now. I'm in a maintenance phase. I just came out of a fat loss phase, reverse dieted out of that, and I'm eating about 2,030 calories a day to maintain my current weight. I'm doing that for a few weeks, and then going into the new year, I'm gonna be eating in a very slight surplus so that I can build some muscle. What I had before my workout though, I didn't film it because my son was kind of having a meltdown. But this is the pre-workout I use. This is 22 Nutrition. If you look up Hannah Bauer 2 on Instagram, she is a fellow mama, small business owner. Her and her husband do this all by themselves. I did like a rounded scoop because it was leg day. A little emphasis on booty because we want to grow the muscles. But for my lunch, I meal prep about 4 meals at a time. What I do is I'll buy like a pound of meat and then quarter that out. I weigh it out, cook it, and put it in these little containers, and I add a veggie and a carb. So what I'm having today is ground beef, extra lean ground beef, broccoli, and some yellow potatoes that I roasted. And then I add this vegetable ketchup. This is by True Made Foods. So stinking good. I really like this stuff. I'm gonna eat this, and then we'll probably eat dinner around like 6 or 7. So it's 5:30 now. I am making myself dinner. My husband wants takeout. I'll probably get takeout for my son too. He's very picky, but I'm not really in the mood for that. So I'm going to make myself a chicken ranch wrap. roasted broccoli. I know I had broccoli with lunch. I know I had that with lunch, but I need to go grocery shopping and I don't have a lot of fresh vegetables right now, but I do have a lot of broccoli. So I'm gonna just make some broccoli as a vegetable to go with my dinner, and I'll show you how I make that. So it's about 9:30. Let's see. Yeah, about 9:30. And I had so many calories left over for the day for me to be eating at maintenance. And I made this is my favorite food. If you ask me what my death row meal is, this is probably it. This giant bowl of egg white oats featuring my child's feet because he is on the counter. Okay, so I normally eat like half of a portion of this, but because I had so much food left over for the day, I just went for it. So this is a cup of dry oats. There's about, I think, 70 grams of egg whites mixed into this. It makes them so fluffy. A full scoop of salted caramel protein powder. I have 2 types of peanut butter on here. I have normal peanut butter, and then I have the dark chocolate peanut butter that I showed you this morning. I have some Lily's stevia sweetened dark chocolate chips. My store only had the baking chips, but I don't see a difference. And then I have some sugar-free syrup on top. And I'm still like, I think 300 or 400 calories short for the day. So I made these cookies for the mailmen who are like doing Christmas deliveries. I might eat one of those just to kind of even myself out for the day, so I'm eating enough. But I hope you enjoyed this what I eat in a day video. Let me know below if you'd like to see more of these, and thanks for watching. My child is dropping stuff on the floor and making a mess, but yeah, so like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you with more.